So the other piece of work I had to do was transfer some notes from this notebook into a video format, especially about TV's target audiences. So we were given basically a list of TV shows, and we had to talk about who we thought the demographic was and why, and basically their age, gender and class. So the first TV show we were given was Love Island, which we said it targeted the more female demographic due to the fact that it's literally just about finding love. Not that men can't enjoy that, but the way the film is shot, the way the TV show is shot even, makes it targeted to like teenage girls, although it is popular with other demographics. I felt this was very middle class because it's an MTV program, so it was not really aiming for the high civilized society. The second program we were given was that of Westworld, the HBO original series, which, again, I said it targeted an adult male between the ages of 20 to 35, again middle class. Although this show is far more complex than that of Love Island, it still falls into middle class due to the fact that it is just a science fiction show, it is not particularly all that smart, and it's just a bit of entertainment. However, the same reason stands for why it falls to the male demographic, because the film is literally about robots taking over the world, which is a bit action-packed, a little bit more, let's say, a little bit more manly than that of Love Island. It does not help that I've seen only like 4 of the shows on this list, so take that as you will. Okay, the third show, The Walking Dead, which again, late teen to adult. It can apply to both genders, but I would say again male, because although it's got the love aspects from my understanding, which is why a female audience would like it, because they would enjoy seeing these characters interact. It also has a very strong male audience due to the fact that it's zombies eating people and there's guns and stuff. So that, as I may have already said, I've lost a bit of my train of thought. Probably 17 to 35, once again middle class, because I think most of these are middle class actually. Yeah. Because I don't think there's much TV that really targets the high-end society, apart from like the news. So, that's my reasoning there. Celebrity Juice is the 4th show, which is basically a show where I believe Keith Lemon hosts it, and it's like a panel show, and Keith Lemon hosts it, and they make jokes and fun stuff like that. Which I said was male and female because comedy is subjective. You find funny what you find funny. There's not really any determining factors in it. And again, I said 17 to 20 because I don't really think 50-year-olds would find Keith Lemon swearing about famous celebrities particularly that funny. And once again, middle class, due to the fact that I feel like pretty much anyone can pick this show up and enjoy it. Game of Thrones, which is the only program I believe I've said is classless. Little fun fact. Game of Thrones is a fantasy series that once again airs on HBO and is one of their most successful projects, if not their most successful program. Although I did say this targets more of a male demographic because it is a very action-packed show. Not saying that women can't enjoy action-packed things, I'm saying that the stereotypical man would probably enjoy this more than the stereotypical woman. As I was saying with this, I feel like it targets like a bit of like an 18 probably to 20 age bracket, 18 to 20, 25 maybe. Because the show, as I said, contains a lot of a lot of female nudity, which again the boys will enjoy, and just a lot of action-packed things. And I don't really think like an old man will go in and enjoy Game of Thrones. Okay, finally a TV show I've seen. The X-Files, which, if you want a quick thing, The X-Files is a science fiction thriller series that follows 2 detectives looking into various types of alien invasion and other mysteries. And I said this targeted male and female, and because of the fact that we were talking specifically about the reboot, I said the ages were 30 and 40 because it would have been the people who grew up with the original series. Although I watched the reboot, so there you go. And again, I said middle class because it's just a bit of a run-of-the-mill entertainment show. But I feel like it was so successful with male and female demographics due to the fact that it had a cult audience already, which is what I'm trying to say with that. So yeah, moving on to, I believe that says, yes, that says Gogglebox. So Gogglebox is a complicated show. It's a Channel 4 show about people watching TV. I know, exhilarating. To which I would say it targets more of a female demographic because it's mainly just people's reactions, and it just seems like something cozy you can watch on like a Friday night. And I said 15 to 30, and this one I said working class because it feels like just like a real light snack of entertainment to watch. Maybe while you got your chips on the boil on a Friday night or something like that. Okay. The next show is Top Gear. Not the Richard Hammond Top Gear, but the new one with Chris Evans. Just what I would separate the two. Top Gear. A show about cars, by the way. Again, targets the male demographic because most men, or cliche men, enjoy cars and car-related things. And I said it would be for men in their 40s because it's mainly just like a show where I think like the older man who maybe just gets home from work, is tired, wants something relaxing to watch, would sit down and would watch Top Gear. And again, that's middle class because again, it's not really, it's a very easy show to access. It's not exactly a high-end show, something like Come Dine With Me or something like that. Okay. Sherlock is the next show, which is a adaptation of Sherlock Holmes, if you did not tell by the obvious title. And I said that targeted more of a male because it's a very action-packed show. It's very, very quick, and I don't think you could just like sit down and watch it. You've got to be a very observant audience, and I feel like the action aspects target a male audience. I said 18 to 20s because it's very young, it's very fresh, it's very hip, the show itself. And I said upper class. This is the reasoning for that is because I feel like you have to be really focused and you have to like really follow the Sherlock character to understand how the show watches. You can't exactly just watch it casually. Okay. Britain's Got Talent is the next show, which is a talent show set in Britain, obviously. And I feel like that's targeting a female demographic again, because it's just very, it's easy entertainment, and I feel like they would be able to get into the competition, whereas most people I know in the male demographic don't watch it, most people I know in the female demographic do. That's my logic behind that. And I said ages 12 to 18. So basically it's a very family-oriented show. I don't think there's anything too edgy that would attract like older viewers in that. So yeah, it's very family-oriented. And I said working class because it's the most simple form of entertainment in the world. Basically it's just someone talking and people reacting to their act. How simple.